Alright. So I'm going to do bound fighting with this kama. And we're going to use it as a kama. My hands are going to be bound in front. So did you understand that yes, you can fight with your hands tied in front of you with a weapon. And I am definitely getting cold. And my nose is definitely running. So we're going to make this a short but sweet video. Instagram, I hope that you are still here. And if you're not, then I apologize. And you can go to Kung Fu Havoc number 2 for the things that you miss. Put that right there so it doesn't cut off my circulation or cut my wrist. Alright, so your situation is you have a kama, but your hands are tied. So now you need to learn how to operate this thing with your hand. Rule number 1, you're not going to do this. Okay, because a kama has a blade. This blade, when you do that, will more than likely impale your fucking hand. Because the blade, the sharp part of the kama is down here. The not so sharp is there, and then you have a hook. So this is a hell no. And now you know why. Now, if your hands are tied and you have one kama, which generally kamas come in a pair of 2s, so now you need to learn how to block and then switch the blade part back. So block and then switch. Alright? So you're blocking with the blunt side. Alright? Boom! And then you're going to shift and then cut. Okay, make sure you saw that. Block, shift, cut. Or block, shift, cut. One way or the other, you're still going to have to shift it because you're going to block it. And then you're going to come back. Now in the event that it's blade against blade, block, block, strike, strike. They're the same. But you still need to block first because that person's coming at you. Boom, boom. So you're more left-handed, you want your left hand up top. Boom, boom. So you want to be able to block it and strike at the same time. Because it's pretty much, you're shit out of luck unless you can get your ropes free. So, block, strike, block, strike, block, strike, block, strike, block, strike, block, strike, block, block, strike, strike. Alright? They're the same motion. You're defending and then you're attacking. Other hand, boom, 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 boom. Understand how this works. Gouge. Gouge. Those are when you get to that level. I hope you never have to deal with that. Even if you get to that level, it's not recommended that you release your weapon in any capacity. Because when you release your weapon, there's a good chance that someone's going to release your hand from your body. So if this weapon is in your hand this way, boom, switch hands and turn it back. Did you see what I did? I didn't do this. I did this. I did this. And then I'm back. The weapon doesn't leave my hand. Now if I want to show off like movies, boom, 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 that's taking a big chance with your life and your health. So you don't want to do that. That is not what you do. It gets this way, switch it that way. Switch it and back. Make sure you keep your hand in a distance of this thing. And 9 times out of 10, what a lot of people have also neglected to tell people when you are fighting. When you are fighting with steel weapons, big surprise, you can get your hand cut the fuck off. It's why I don't like them. It's why I only practice with wooden weapons. It's also why if I have to have a fight, I'd rather have a bow staff versus a sword. But that's just my personal preference. Some people like dangerous shit. People don't mind losing their digits. I like to keep mine. So, for all medicinal purposes, even though this is practice in a silver tape, you're going to practice with this as if this was a blade. So, boom, boom. You want to switch it that way? That's what you do. Slice, switch, slice, slice, switch, boom, 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 switch. You have to switch it. And this is what you don't do. Slice, switch. Because you're going to die. Or you're going to cut yourself up. So don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Just keep it in your hand. Slice, switch, slice, switch, slice, switch, slice. Now, as you notice, I'm switching it. Here, grabbing it and switching it again. Switch. I'm not doing this. Because that's going to cost me. This here, that's going to cost me. It's going to cost me my hand. So, next video, we'll be using the kamas as tonfas. with my hand tied.